Hi guys, welcome back to Everything and Anything.
I'm DJ Grammy, and how's everyone doing? It's Thursday, November 16th. We're 1 week away from Thanksgiving and from the holidays spiraling out of control. But yeah, the holidays are almost here, and so and we'll get to that. And also, a big movie comes out this weekend, and Jordan and I are seeing it tonight, which is why we're recording this earlier. So,
Yeah.
So I kind of want to go ahead and talk about this for a short period, but yeah. So we're going to do a Stranger Things episode with Tommy Turner in 2 weeks, and can I just say I'm on episode 4. I finished season 1 of Stranger Things on Monday, or maybe it was Tuesday, but either one. I ended it, and now I'm on episode 4 of season 2, and I really want Elle and Mike to find a way back together, like the gym scene, where Mike is playing with the ginger girl. I forget her name. He can almost sense that Elle's there, and I was like, "Come on, Mike!" And I almost feel like that when Elle found him in her mind, that when Mike was talking on his little walkie-talkie, and he just kind of gave up, that kind of made Elle lose hope. But I mean, I don't know how the rest of the season ends, but I mean, I really hope that Elle and Mike find a way back together. So I'll just leave it at that, and we'll touch on this more during our Stranger Things episode, because I don't want Jordan to spoil anything for me. But if she wants to give me like one little tidbit, that's fine too. That has to do with season 2. She can't have anything.
We got new group members on Monday.
Yep. Yeah, we got some new group members on Monday. We have a new John in the group. And we also have Colton and Josh, which I actually remember talking to Josh on the phone, and I'm trying to picture where he was. I'm trying to picture where Josh was. Oh right, he was with his mom, I think. Yeah, he was with his mom. I think he was like right in the back of Logan and Cameron and Sean. So I'm trying to remember, but yeah. So we have 3 new people that came. So I'm very happy about that. The group is really starting to kind of come back together. We've kind of lost attendance here and there with people leaving. We're not gonna drop names, but that's your only call. If you want to drop, that's fine. But yeah. So, but yeah.
So on Monday, the other John was really cute, right?
Yeah.
Did you happen to notice that we were kind of looking at each other?
Yeah. I also kind of noticed too that me and someone else were looking together too. And actually, he's going to see a movie with us. But
Oh, yeah.
but me and him are going to do our own little thing before Star Wars comes out.
What's
to kind
that?
of we're gonna rewatch The Force Awakens, just us.
Oh, God. It's a long movie.
But in case you didn't know, The Last Jedi is going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes. So get your comfy seats at Regal. Not a sponsor.
Yeah. By the way, if that guy comes and we start talking and he wants to take me to dinner, I'm just gonna leave you guys and go to dinner. If that happens. I know it's gonna happen. I mean, us talking is a real possibility, but us going.
Yeah.
But anyways, he's almost 40, but I don't care. He looks good. He doesn't look 40, does he?
No.
No, he doesn't.
No. He
almost
looks
40.
he looks at least 35 or 36. He can go for very young. I mean, not young, but he looks younger than 40. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So, Jordan likes her daddies.
Whatever. You like your babies.
That's right. And actually, my grinder message now is no old guys. That's my
Doesn't
username.
matter. They're still gonna message you.
Well, either that or they're gonna message me in anger, be like, "How could you say that to us?" It's like, hey, I mean, it's one of those things where you don't know unless if you talk to me. So, I mean, I'm not asking for old guys to talk to me, but they really, need to watch themselves.
Well, Grindr is basically a nude site anyway, so.
True. So, I think you should do a rant, Jordan. It's been a while since you've done a rant, so I think you should let everything out and just tell us how you're feeling.
I'm just stressed, that's it. And I'm surprised my hair hasn't fallen out.
I've never heard of hair falling out because you're stressed.
It can happen.
Okay. Well, that sucks. But yeah. So, yeah, Jordan still is trying to find a job. And she needs help out there. Christmas is coming up, and she really wants to help her family and give Christmas presents, to the ones that she loves. And of course, I mean, I know that the majority of her family knows how Rosati fucked her over. And that's kind of what started this whole thing, was that basically once they stopped giving her hours, then, we went into Rosati's together, and they were like in shock, because they somehow had the money to be open, but not to pay their employees. That's, I don't curse that much on the show, but that's fucked up. And I really feel like that businesses that should be open, they should just close their doors or take a break until they find good management. Because in the world where it's a digital age, everything's going to digital now, or online, or people are, or people are like ordering their food to go. It's, businesses like these have to be careful, and they got to treat their employees right and make sure that they have the money to do so. So, but I mean, and I don't think that's Jordan's fault at all. She found, a good employer for a while, and then they started to lose business, which I really think that the fact, I mean, she's said that there's been so many things that has happened under the rug that I wonder if maybe because there's some theft in the restaurant a while ago, and they just kind of swept it under the rug, and it's like, yeah, some old employees just walked in and walked out with several of our stuff. So that's probably what caused it. And as far as I know, they didn't go after the perpetrator. So, but yeah, enough about that though. Justice League comes out tonight. We're excited. I'm all for. I don't even know what team I'm on. I'm probably more of a Team Flash. Team Flash looks cute. So, yeah. So, and then tomorrow, I'll be either in the studio or calling WME with my review and everyone else's review of Justice League. So, if you're coming out, be representing Regal or my theater, and your opinions will be on the show. So,
yeah.
Also, there is some confusion. And really with this individual, I mean, there's a lot of confusing things about this individual, but one of our old friends went off on one of my employers and was like, "You disrespected America, so I can't listen to your station anymore." And he didn't really go on further and explain why that was. It's like, okay, you're just going to kind of like leave it, up in the air and not tell anyone why they pissed you off. But okay.
I actually have a few big Twitter accounts. One called Fuck Trump, and they follow me on Twitter. I never post anything about politics, but they still follow me.
Yeah, I mean, I never really post anything about politics either, because I mean, it's not really worth it to break up your audience, by saying your political stance one way or another. I mean, we're not a political show. We might share our views every now and then, but we're not a political show. Like, we're not trying to produce heat with our listeners. That just happens casually.
It would be over social media. They'd be seeing it.
What?
They'd be seeing it. It's on Twitter. We're talking about Twitter.
Yeah.
Right, so they wouldn't be listening. They'd be seeing it.
Oh, yeah. True.
Is Bernie going to run again? 2020?
I really hope so.
I hope so too. But average chance they're winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the problem. Oh great, another follower on Twitter. Who is it? Follow my Twitter at JornXQueen. Give myself a free shout out.
Yes, that's right. If you're blocking her, you should unblock her, because she.
It's not that big a deal. Got way more followers than you, anyways. Almost 300. 298. So we're all good.
That's usually how it is.
Yeah. So let's stop. Let's bring up the fun and let's look up some fan fiction again, because why not? And it always makes me feel better to read stupid shit.
If you want me to narrate, I can do that.
I have to search for it. Hold on. Who do we want a fan fiction about? Eminem?
What?
Who do we want a fan fiction about? Eminem?
Eminem or Batman?
Let's do Batman in the honor of Justice League.
Yeah, because Justice League comes out this weekend.
Let's make it not appropriate. There's one called Gotham Gays. We can read this.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me scan this real quick.
So while she's getting through that, if you're a subscriber to this channel, make sure that you like this video. Our goal is to
let's make it realistic. One like.
Yeah.
One like.
Our goal, as funny as it sounds, is one like. Can we get one like on this video?
Can we even get one comment? Can we even get one comment?
Yeah, can we get one comment? Yeah. Let us know if you're excited or not excited about the new Justice League movie. And if you're seeing it this weekend, let us know what your opinion is. Because I mean, obviously, you know, different people are going to be listening to this show at different times. So, yeah. So our goal for this episode is one like and one comment.
You can read this. It's called Gotham Gays, and it's Batman and Joker. So have fun.
Okay. All right. Batman and Joker.
Make sure you use different voices for Batman and Joker.
All right.
When it's point of view.
All right. Batman and Joker. By the way, Batman is the top and Jokey is the bottom. Nearing midnight in Gotham, the witching hour for villains. The one clown is as drunk as ever, and a bat lurking to see the chaotic scene of a wasted maniac. "I'll have another shot of vodka on the rocks," I yelled at the bartender, Joker says. The Penguin chuckled beside me as his own lounge. "We're both drunk, out of our minds, but Harvey is here too. You know what? Hiccup. We should have another round of some alcohol over here." Harvey slurred, but directed the harsh statement at the bartender. 3 hours later, at closing time for the Iceberg Lounge. "Oh, come on, Hiccup, Pengy. I don't, Hiccup, want to leave," I slurred, practically drunk on my mind as I slung an arm around him. He just shook his head before making me stumble out into the street. Ugh, why does he have to be so difficult? I mean, I was out drinking to get away from that blonde bimbo, and now he's kicked me out. I huffed in frustration before stumbling out the door. I hobbled down the sidewalk, humming a random tune. I wasn't paying attention when I tripped on the uneven sidewalk and screamed when I unexpectedly met the ground. I giggled and hiccuped before trying to stand, and the third attempt I was able to stand and walk. Well, sort of walk. I skipped a bit, stumbling every now and then, singing Elmo's World. I ran right into a firm chest and looked up to see Batman. Earlier, I got a call from the police station saying about a loud disturbance in the bad side of town. I leapt in my suit and drove past the Iceberg Lounge, Batman said. Driving past, I saw a bright green head fall on the ground. I had to stifle a laugh at the sight. Driving closer to the figure on the ground was the Joker. At this point, I burst out laughing, thanking the gods that Alfred made my car sound proof. I stepped out of the Batmobile and walked towards the Joker. I snuck up in front of him while he got up, but of course I was hiding in the shadows of a building when I heard Emma's World? What the fuck? I thought as I creeped. Okay. I thought as I creeped in front of the drunken Joker, he slammed right into my chest and looked up with half-lidded eyes. Ah, Batsy. Nice to hiccup see you. Care to hiccup? Join little me hiccup for a stroll? The clown slurred. Ugh, he's even more annoying when he's drunk than sober, Batman said. Joker, I'm taking you back to Arkham. I stated sternly, looking down at him to see his eyes. And now we're back to Joker! Wow! Really? He's going to take me back to that hellhole of prison! I look into his gorgeous deep hazel eyes. Wow! He's serious! I let out a whisper. Please! I'm begging you! I say as I fall to my knees. Don't take me! Back there, I scream.
We know where this is going.
Please, don't take me back there. I say barely above a whisper as I look into his eyes. He's shocked, to say the least, and a little mortified. Concern fills his eyes before he lets out a sigh. Fine. He states out, causing me to launch up at him in happiness. Thank you! I say as I tackle him into a hug. He tenses up before sighing again. I was slipping down his side, clawing and squeezed harder to keep from falling. I jump when I feel his arm tug under my thigh. I let out a content sigh before closing my eyes and resting my head in his shoulder. B-Man! I say. Yes! He says, a little annoyed. I'm so little tired. Can I go to sleep?
It's so unrealistic.
I say my eyes half lit before yawning. Now back to Batman. I heard the cutest sound ever. Did you just... I tried to ask before I interrupted. Shut up! The Joker whined. I tried to put him down. After 5 tries, I managed to get him off of me. Well, Batsy, looks like I gotta get it going. He says before toppling over and landing on the ground. Damn it, that hurt! He complained from the ground. I gave him a hand and pulled him strong. Wow, Batman, you're so strong. He practically swoons. You know, Batman, hiccup, you have pretty eyes. He says out of the blue before giggling. Now back to Joker. Damn, he's hot. I heard Batman chuckle. You know, you said that out loud, right? He said in his husky voice. I outright blushed as red as a beet. That is so embarrassing. You know, Batman, I do like you, and don't you fucking say that I don't, because I fucking love you. He looked at me before throwing me into the nearest wall and smashing his lips into mine.
Okay.
My mind instantly went blank, and all I thought was his soft lips on mine. He pushed me harder into the wall. When I tried to pull back for air, I started to get tired as I leaned forward. Batman grabbed my ass, causing me to jump back for air as I gasped. He looked at me and smirked. His eyes were dark from lust as well. He let my ass go and went for my arms. He snatched my hands and pulled them above my head. B-Man, what are you doing? I asked. He smashed his lower body into mine, pushing me into the wall more and more. An extreme pleasure on my erection. I moaned really loud. He started to kiss my lips again, but slowly starting to travel down my neck when he smarts my body with his teeth. I whimpered every time, causing an animal's growl to erupt from the man above me. He bit a spot, which caused me to moan extremely loud. He started to suck and bite really hard there. I was screaming in pleasure that jolted my body. Do you want it? He asked. I looked at him confused. He rolled his eyes at me. Then he started to unbutton my shirt, and he threw it on the ground. Ready for some pleasure, baby? He asked. He started to unbutton my pants. I was shaking from excitement. He ripped my pants down along with my underwear. I shivered at the cool air on my erection. He swallowed my two-inch dick like it was nothing. It was beyond pleasurable. I was screaming his name so high-pitched. If I can't hold it in, I screamed before I came. I slumped against the wall until I was forced back up. Batman looked at me before turning me around. Just perfect, he whispered before biting me behind my ear. I heard the sound of a faint zip. I hope you are ready to be fucked senseless. It was all I heard before a massive pain erupted from my ass. I screamed in pain and tears fell down my face. I screamed at him to stop. The pain was unbearable. Relax, or it will be more painful, he growled before sucking and kissing the back of my neck. I relaxed after a few minutes, and then the pleasure hit me. I moaned as I felt it stretch me. He started going faster and deeper. I came when he hit my prostate. Do it again, Daddy. I whimpered. What did you call me, baby boy? He said in my ear. Oh fuck, he heard me. He said in my ear. Oh fuck, he heard me. I'm sorry, Daddy. I just love what you're doing. I stuttered. Well, shoot. I'm sorry. Okay, let's start this over. I'm sorry, Daddy. I just love what you're doing. I stuttered. Well, I'm glad you do. Now call me Daddy. He said, Daddy? And he moaned. He fucked me harder. Say it again, Daddy! I screamed when I came and I felt he filled my ass. Now you're mine, he said before knocking me out. And Batman says, time to take him home.
That was funny. That was also never going to happen in real life, even in the comics.
Yeah.
I can't see that happening. No, we're not adding to the library. What's their time? Maybe I'll do one.
30 minutes.
Alright.
Maybe
well,
one
might as
more.
well read some more.
I'll let you read one next.
Hold on. No, smut. How many? Yeah. Maybe I should. No, we're not reading that one. Hold on. Next reader. Come on. Need a good one. Load. There we go. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
I don't know if this is gonna be dirty, but whatever. I'm just gonna read it.
We're going for it.
You are new. I mean me. Our new WWE diva. You were gonna be debuting today. Today was Raw, and you were pretty excited. You were just walking down the halls and finding your friends, the Bella twins. Yeah, you had met them a couple of weeks ago, and you became friends really fast. After a while, you found them in the catering. You walked over to them. Hey guys, you told them. They smiled at you with big smiles. Hey girlie, are you ready to debut tonight? Nikki asked you, you nod because of course you were ready. Yeah, getting ready to kick some butt. This is gonna be rude. Oh, whatever. You said. They chuckled. Who are you facing tonight, Bree asked. Summer Rae, you told them. They nod. That should be an easy one considering that she's really bad at wrestling. Nikki said, and you laughed. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, she is really bad. You told them. The show hasn't started yet, but it was going to start in a couple minutes. So have you met anyone else while you were here? Nikki asked. Yeah, I met Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, John Cena, Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, and others I can't remember. You laughed. Ha 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 ha. You were hoping that you were able to meet others today because you wanted to make more friends. The show had started and it had began with the Authority. Even though you weren't a diva at the time, you knew the Authority. You hated them with your guts, and they were just plain stupid. Can they just shut up? You asked, and they shrugged. As the show continued, you were just having a blast with the Bella twins, and then it was time for your match. Well, actually, it was time for you to get ready. You got up from your chair, and you started walking down the hallway when someone caught your eye. It was the lunatic French, Dean Ambrose.
Oh, that Dean.
You were a big fan of him. True. Still are. Still is. When you were training, he was getting ready for his match that was later, and he saw you staring at him. He gave you a smile. Isn't that kind of... That's so creepy. You smiled back at him, and then you started going to your locker room. You just went with a simple attire at the moment because you didn't know what you wanted to wear in the ring. So you just stayed in your locker room until it was time for your match. When it was you were told that you had to go to the gorilla, and you did and waited.
Okay.
Then your music played. Since you were new, the crowd didn't know how to take you, but there are a lot of people cheering, considering people know that you are from NXT. Summer was already in the ring. She gave you a glare as she walked down the ramp. Yeah, when she first saw you, she made a smart remark at you too. And then just became your enemy. Okay. You rolled your eyes and went into the ring. The bell rang and you two started to wrestle. She was giving your punches, but you managed to get her off. This person doesn't know how to spell her shit. Her off of you, and you punched her back but harder. She fell to the ground and you smirked. The crowd was loving this. Then you picked her up and gave her a clothesline. What the hell? Well, she's already on the ground. Why are we picking her up and then just clotheslining her?
I don't know.
The match went back and forth, and but until you hit her with your finisher, you pinned her and got the 1, 2, 3. Okay. Your winner, Jordan. You had won your first match and you were so happy. The crowd were cheering, happy that you had won and beaten Summer. You smiled and got out of the ring and went backstage. You were walking backstage when you heard a voice.
Oh my.
You did really good out there. You turned around, there stood Dean Ambrose. You're trying not to faint because he was a very good looking man. He's so good. Please divorce your wife and come take my innocence away. Anyways.
Nice.
Because he was very good looking. They got the description of his hair. His hair's actually brown, not dirty blonde. I'm just gonna change it to brown. His dirty brown hair, his eyes and his muscles, everything about him. Thanks, you smiled at him. I'm sorry that I introduced myself. You probably already know who I am. Ooh, he's being a little cocky right there. He said and you nod. Yeah, I'm Jordan. He smiled at you. Oh god, this is getting corny. Beautiful name for a beautiful girl. Kill me now. He smirked and yeah, you had to blush. I know, I just met you, but can I have your number?
Nope.
Can I have your number? He asked me. I mean, if this was real life, you already know it would already be in his hand.
Yeah.
He asked, you couldn't believe it, and you didn't even think that this was going to happen on your first day of work. But of course you nodded, you gave it to him, and you still had that smirk on his face. I'll call you later, he said, and then started walking to the gorilla position because it was time for his match. This bitch doesn't know what she's talking about. So you were surprised about how today had went. It's your first day at work, and you win your match, but also you talked to Dean Ambrose, and he asked for your number. You were a happy girl that day.
Okay.
Should we read one more? There's more.
I mean, it's corny, so.
Come on. Why did it get me to the next one? How did I do that? I forgot. No. No, we're not adding that. Oh, here's another one by a different author. Damn it. Let's see. No.
I think you should read one more, and then that should be the end of the show. So, try to find a really funny one to end on. So, while Jordan's doing that, remember that Justice League comes out tonight in theaters everywhere. So, we'll review it probably in 2 weeks, I imagine. Because next week, we don't really know what we're doing next week for the holidays. It'll probably be like earlier, because obviously a week from today is Thanksgiving. So we'll be recording that. We'll be recording the episode later. or earlier, sorry. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be talking about Stranger Things. So I'm really looking forward to talking about that one because I'm just not finishing up on season 2. So yeah, with that, we're gonna take it away with one last read.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do somebody else this time. So
Okay.
do you have any guesses?
Eminem. Eminem. I'm gonna guess Eminem.
Read. Hopefully this is good and I know how to. Alright, let's just do this one. I don't really know if it's funny or even dirty, but whatever.
Alright, here we go. Last one.
This one's called Meeting His Family. And we all know he hates his family. So, once again, never gonna happen.
Okay.
Today was the day you were meeting Marshall's family. Because it was his birthday, you were so nervous. And Marshall seemed to notice. Hey, baby, you don't need me scared. You don't need scared. Scared. He said as he held you reassuringly. I'm not scared. Marshall. He said to him, trying to lie. Okay, I was just trying to help, he said, putting his hands up in the air in defeat. Okay. What the fuck? Speaking of we need to get dresses, and remember, you don't need to look rich. Just wear something cozy and shit.
Yeah.
He said to you. You nodded and went to get dressed. You put on a flower... I want to explain my outfit. Can we skip that part? You looked in the mirror and was satisfied. So you went on your Instagram checking and replying to some of your fans. You looked up to see a dressed M looking at you. You miss Insta. You ready to go? Oh, yo.
Yo?
Yo, Miss Insta. You ready to go? He laughed while he mocked you. You ready to go, Marshmallow? You mocked. Hey, Jordan, you know I hate that nickname. Sorry, Marshmat. You were cut off by him picking you up and threw you on his back like a sack of potatoes over his back. Once again, unnecessary. Put me down, you yelled, giggling, but he ignores you as he walks downstairs and opens the door and walks into the car. He sets you down on the passenger side, then walks into the car and drives off to the beautiful reserve building and gazebo. It was beautiful. So beautiful. They include pictures in this too. But no one was there. Then it was black. Are you serious? Oh, here we go. You guys fight, part 1. Your head flashed with memories. You were out on town with your best friend. They put E in there. You guys have gone to Shaken Steak. Really? Come on.
Shaken Steak?
Steak and Shake, but apparently you spelled it wrong. And then the mall to finish it of you guys chill by the pool. Which you and Marshall share at your mansion, so apparently you were already living together. After you finished getting dry, you guys were eating sandwiches when the angry Marshall came flooding into flashback. Oh, hey, Jordan, he said, grabbing your best friend. John. That's funny. It clearly says right here, your guy's best friend's name. John. Marshall grabbed your best friend's arm and threw him out. What the fuck, Marshall? You yelled at him. What the fuck? I'm over the studio working and sitting in my house skanking it up. I would never do that to you, Marshall. Really, Marshall? I thought you trusted me. You said as you sadly charged up the stairs. No, wait. Hold on. We gotta read the rest of this fight. Okay, great. Come on. Let's get to the next one. Really? Alright, well, this is just confusing. I'm losing references, so we're done. I'm getting lost.
Okay, all right. I guess with that, we're gonna go ahead and end the show. You guys have a nice Thanksgiving. We'll be back in about 2 weeks for our Stranger Things episode, and we may or may not do something for or we may or may not do an episode for Thanksgiving. But we'll definitely do one. We'll definitely be back in 2 weeks with Stranger Things. So for everything and anything, this is John Ram sign off.
This is Jordan. Bye, guys.